Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Tina Jones. I am the host and producer of the Empower You Expo, which is happening September 25th. And I'm here today to introduce you to Holly Stokes. Holly Stokes is an author, a master NLP coach and trainer. She's a hypnosis trainer also, and she's worked with thousands of clients to help rewire their brain out of old patterns and train the brain to new levels of confidence, motivation, and focus. She's created, one of her books is A Lighter You, and she's got a hypnosis and it's a hypnosis weight loss program, complete program. Excuse me. And she has been quoted by Shape Magazine, Active Times, Chicago Tribune, and she keeps a thriving practice here in Salt Lake City, Utah, co-owning the Life Harmony Wellness Center in Salt Lake City. Well, that was a lot, Holly. And I know personally that Holly Stokes was one of my first mentors and coaches as I trained to be an NLP practitioner. So I've appreciated our friendship over the years and super excited to be able to introduce her to everybody here at the Expo.
Yes, well, thank you.
Yeah, Holly, what got you started in hypnosis?
Yeah, it's kind of a interesting field because it's not something that's like part of your occupational options when you're going, to the university. Right. So my background with it is I was working with at-risk wilderness therapy programs. We were backpacking with kids, hiking them out in the woods, and we had psychologists that would come in once a week and give us kind of their psychology homework. Little Johnny needs to open up more. Brenda needs to be more focused or believe in herself. And so as counselors, we were helping the kids along with their psychology homework throughout the week. And I really saw firsthand that kids, even though they knew what their pattern was, they still had a really hard time making change and following through. And so I was inspired from that to go back to school. So I went to Portland State University to finish my degree in psychology. And I remember distinctly one of the classes that I was in, the teacher was doing the topic of the placebo effect. Uh-huh. And we were watching this video, and if everybody knows about the placebo effect now, that even just by thinking we're taking a pill or a drug, even though it's sugar, has no medical effect, that our mind and body system will actually heal and overcome some of the symptoms. Anyway, so this is totally fascinating to me. And one of the last sections of this video that we're watching is a man undergoing brain surgery using no anesthesia. He's aware and awake during this procedure and using only hypnosis. And I was floored. I'm like, what is that? What's going on? So my hand shot up. I'm like, what's going on? What is this? That they're using hypnosis to actually shut down the body's pain signal. And the teacher was like, oh, we're not going to talk about it. I'm like, what? This is crazy. So from there, I was super excited and I searched a local company. This is back when I was in Portland. And I went through NLP. It was a dual certification, NLP and hypnosis, neuro-linguistic programming. And I was just amazed. And from there, it was like, yes, this is it. This was the tool set that I was looking for when I was working with the kids to really help people create that inner transformational change. And so from there, I was hooked.
Cool. Well, I'm kind of had a similar journey, I suppose, because I was moved here to Salt Lake City and was like, oh, I wanted to learn change work because I believe anyways. And that was when I met you, because I was like determined that I wanted to learn neuro-linguistic programming because it seemed the fundamentals of change work. And that was when you and I met, and I went through your program and got certified.
Don't you love synchronicities? Universe works, right?
Yes, I do. I love that. And then like, because you were like one of the very first people that I met here in Utah. And that was way before I took over the Expo and all that jazz. But after you got certified yourself, and then now you do a certification program, so you help other people become certified practitioners, which is a super awesome bonus if somebody really wants to up level their practice in energy work or something. They can come to you to get certified. But just on a personal note, how has it helped you personally?
Oh my gosh, so many ways. I use these skills on myself all the time, both hypnosis, self-hypnosis, NLP. I would say some of the most amazing ways that is I've really worked with the tools for myself is specifically, well, one is I lost 40 pounds like 12 years ago, no, 15 years ago now, and have kept it off. And that's actually the basis of my book, A Lighter You, Train Your Brain to Slim Your Body. So one, it can help you manage the brain habits and patterns that are running the negative patterns. So for instance, I knew I had certified as an herbalist in my 20s. So I knew the foods that were healthy and the foods to avoid, right? But even though I knew that, I still would hide packages of cookies under my car seat so nobody else would find them, and I'd finish them off in a couple of days. So it's the brain habits, it's the cravings that get in the way, or even the sabotage. So that was a really big piece of the puzzle for me, as well as overcoming an autoimmune. I like to call it condition. It's a condition of health that needs to be answered for you to be fully back to your vitality. So as I was working on kind of helping my mind-body system overcome the autoimmune, there were a lot of changes that I made along the way. And there were buried traumas that I had that my mind-body system needed to address in order to overcome that autoimmune condition. So I see just amazing things all the time, whether people are working on their health or working on changing how they feel. Like, it's amazing when you can have someone come into your chair and they release or clear an old pattern of like, I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy, not deserving. They can clear it even in a single session. Now, usually there's multiple threads involved, but it makes such a difference to really get our mind and body spirit system back to baseline, back to clarity. And then from there, we can add in the positives along the way. So I really do use it with myself all of the time, healing my own heartache from, breaking up with a 10-year relationship and all sorts of stuff, all of the ups and downs of life along the way. So it's phenomenal. And I just am passionate about sharing it with people and really giving people tools that they can use to make a difference for themselves in their life.
Yeah, that's what you just said, that last sentence, giving people tools so that they can make the change in their own life. That was why I chose to go through your program and get certified in NLP, because I have a lot of past trauma. And it's so knowing the tools myself and being able to help myself when I need to shift something emotionally. Since I mean, how many years ago? I have to look at the date on my to see how long ago, but over the years, I have healed so many traumas through the tools that I've learned. So I can, say, yeah, that's happened for me as well. But what is one of my last questions, well, two more questions. What do you love the most about what you do?
Yeah, just, to really empower people with the tools. There are different tools, we can help the brain change anxiety, negative thinking, self-criticism. When we put everything into context of brain habits, then we can recognize the brain is running these things automatically. And people feel so like, they say things like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Or, I know how to think positive, but then my brain is running all this stuff in the background. And so what I love the most is really helping people clear up that mental clutter and even the emotional baggage that we carry, and get back to the core sense of who they are, and recognizing the expansiveness of what they can bring into their life, and getting connected to their purpose, passion, and their mission, what you're here to do and contribute in the world. And that to me is so exciting. That is like the ultimate thing. If I can help people create that inner clarity and connect with what's truly important for them and living an amazing life, that's why I do what I do. And I just love it so much. And for myself, it's made a huge difference. But to be a part of that for other people along their journey, it's so rewarding and thrilling and exciting to see people shift through the process.
Yeah, so people who come to the Expo, remember again, it's September 25th and it's one day only at the Mountain America Expo Center. And we're right next door to the gym fair. The gym fair is Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Hall 5, and we're right next door in Hall 4, but we're only one day. So people will want to get their tickets in advance. But what are you going to be offering in your booth at the Expo, Holly?
Yeah, so at the Brain Trainer booth, I'll be giving away multiple classes. So there's, and I'll have an enter to win, and I have multiple prizes. I'm really excited to get these tools out to people. So just like knowing what to do to change your brain in this area or that area. And there's a couple ones I want to highlight. So one is conversational hypnosis. I'm giving away the conversational hypnosis class. It's a live training. You're going to experience the essentials of how to use these skills of influence communication, of course, in a way that's safe, moral, and ethical, and helping people to kind of unhook some of these mental blocks that their unconscious or automatic mind is holding on to. So that's one of them. Another one I'm giving away is 7 levels of wealth. This is really changing your money mental blocks, identifying what your mind is running automatically in the background that is interfering with your ability to create wealth, to thrive in your business and your life, and to bring that greater ease with money into your experience. So that's a really great class. And then another one, I'll be giving away a package of a lighter you, train your brain to slim your body. It's my signature hypnosis weight loss program. I have 2 books. One is nutrition, one is on changing the brain habits, as well as a series of 6 CDs, and also some private sessions along with that. So I've got a lot of things to give away. And I'm really excited to meet everybody at the Expo. This is such a fun event, just so high energy, and really connecting with people that are that high vibe, that are the seekers, really. People are looking for greater, things to really enhance their life. So this just gives me so much energy to attend and to participate.
Cool. Yeah, this event is super fun. It's kind of like a family reunion is what it feels like now that I've been involved with this for like 5 years. But yeah, super exciting. Well, you'll want to, so go to the website, empoweruexpo.com / or / whatever you want to call it, 2021 exhibitors. So the list there will have Holly's name, and you'll be able to see her booth number. When you also come in, we will have a map of the room, so it'll be super clear for you to be able to find Holly's booth. But be sure to stop by, sign up to win some of those awesome things that she's giving away at her booth, and get your tickets in advance.
Yeah, and I do have a hypnosis training coming up. So when you come to the booth, I'll have information on that, the next section. There's a lot of people really looking for ways to bring their purpose, mission, and vision to the world and be a part of the community, as well as creating that flexibility with their schedule or the extra income. And hypnosis has been just such an amazing field that is all this dynamic of how do we change our inner mind, body, spirit system to align to what we want to create in life.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tina.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I'm super excited. We're counting down the days now.
Yes.
So we'll be there soon. So come see all of us at Mountain America Expo Center, September 25th. There'll be lots of other prizes from for other people, and everybody in each individual booth will have different stuff too. So be sure to check out Holly's space, and we'll say goodbye for now. We'll see you all there.
Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.